Hi cuties! Today I think we'll be taking a look at the vampire perk. Is it viable to take vampire as scout? And if so, how do we make it viable? Now usually I base this series on Has 3, as that's the most balanced for new scouts and people learning how to scout, but I actually take vampire on Has 5 missions, so this advice will work for Has 5 players, just not as well as on Has 3. But I do take it on Has. It's a nice Hail Mary perk in a specific situation, which we'll get to. Okay, so let's take a look. Here's the vampire perk. Good thing you work underground. Regain 5 health when you kill a medium-sized or larger creature with a melee attack. That means anything from a grunt up. This includes things like Trijaws, for example. A lot of people say vampires not really good on scout because 5 health it's nothing. And that's right, 5 health it's literally nothing. And that's why you pair it with this. Berserker. Go berserk for 10 seconds, during which you get boosted melee damage and a lightning fast pickaxe power attack recharge. So with this perk you can power attack. So you've got your initial power attack, you activate berserker and then go berserk, power attacking everything in sight. And by the time it runs out, you should have gotten yourself out of trouble and got yourself a little bit of health. This works especially well with this. That is the shockwave mod on your pickaxe. Power attack affects a larger area. This property affects the size of an area that is being affected. With a larger AoE, more enemies can potentially be affected at once. What this does, it adds a meteor radius onto your power attack area of damage. So any bugs within a 2 meter radius around you, it's circular, you're going to get 5 health from everything. On Has 3 this would be enough. On Has 3 this would get you out of trouble quickly. It'll get your health up. And with a berserker you could probably just power attack your way through an entire swarm. On Has 3 they're not that big, are they? On Has 5 however, you really don't want to be standing in the middle of a Has 5 swarm. So you're probably thinking, well Big Sis, how do we make this viable on Has 5? Well, with this other perk that I have here. Never give up. Once per mission, get back into the fight with all your weapons reloaded and a rage fueled strength for a 12-second last stand before going down for good. While in this state you move faster, hit harder and are resistant to slowdowns. And it's important to have this on your armor with it. Breathing room. Revive. Temporary invulnerability after being revived. What this does is, when you're down, you use Iron Will, or if you're playing solo, just let Bosco revive you. But as long as you've got this invulnerability on your armor, power attack, activate berserker, keep power attacking. That's your health back. On Has 5 you might not get your whole health back before you have to grapple away before the invulnerability runs off, but it'll get you enough health to stay in the fight in that moment until you find some red sugar. And that's basically all there is to it. So a quick recap. Yes, vampire is viable on scout, not as viable as it would be on a cryo driller, though as scout you can do more with it. You've got cryo grenades, you've got cryo bolts, but I don't find that as viable really as just using my method. I use it Has 5 just if I have to Iron Will just to get my health up, to get to my other teammates, to get them up. Or if I'm playing solo, I'll just wait until Bosco revives me and then go berserk and get my health up that way using vampire. I wouldn't go using it in the middle of a swarm. With Has 3 that is actually more viable. You can just activate berserk, power attack your way through a swarm, and it'll keep replenishing your health. So that's Vampire with Berserker. Iron Will if you're multiplayer, or if you're single player you don't really need Iron Will, you've got Bosco. Shockwave mod on your pickaxe is essential, and invulnerability on your armor is essential. With all these together, Vampire is a handy tool to keep in your toolkit. Okay, and I think that's about it. I'm sorry this wasn't a long one. I'll see you tomorrow for another one. Good luck in the caves of Huxus. Bye bye. Zippity.